Hello, I'm Richard Goering, and I'm here speaking with Eric Lish, who is chair of the Open SystemC initiative and manager of virtual platforms at Intel. So Eric, we're here at DVCon 2011. I'd like to do a little bit of an update on SystemC, kind of a reality check. Who is using SystemC today and how?
SystemC is very broadly used right now in the full spectrum from system design companies all the way down to microprocessor and component design and manufacturing companies. Broadly also becoming adopted by some software development organizations as they try to make sure that they're able to integrate well into the system design.
You find it's used more for design or verification or modeling or all of the above?
Well, I think all of the above. In fact, we're pretty excited about the recent announcement from Accelera of the adoption of SystemC, the TLM 2.0 in the UVM specification 1.0 that was just released. So we see greater adoption in the verification space. I think that obviously there's some tremendous benefit to design in general, and as I mentioned, even software development.
Okay. What needs to happen for wider adoption to occur?
Well, I think everywhere there's a need for bringing up the level of abstraction. And the recognition is that the broader and more complex the design gets, in fact, I think maybe even with some of these recent announcements, there's a recognition that there's a tremendous amount of collaboration that has to occur between design teams, sometimes even inter-company collaboration that's required to get designs complete. And for all of that, the abstraction level being raised is beneficial.
Okay, great. Now, you mentioned earlier this morning, the Open SystemC initiative, OSCI, has been around for 10 years now?
Yeah, more than 10.
That's quite amazing. What are OSCI's top priorities for this year?
For this year, we're having a tremendous amount of effort put into although it's not directly an OSCI output, the update of the IEEE standard, P1666, that's SystemC. It's an inclusion of some of the TLM2 concepts as well. We see that as a big focus. It's an IEEE focus, but OSCI is very much behind that. In addition, I think we're really focusing on adoption. So in the analog mixed signal arena, getting to where users are able to really use the standard and make it beneficial to them. Additionally, I think we see goals towards trying to bring more value to the software developer and intend to make that a focus.
Okay. What is the status of the synthesizable subset?
Well, we have, I think there's been a number of times when we've announced that there'd be an update. I think there's a 1.3 version of the specifications that's been out for review. We continue to work on that. Right now, I think a big part of the effort is to catch up with whatever changes are expected for the new version of the P1666. I think that we saw last year quite an emphasis. There's tutorials here at DVCon. There'll be some more discussion about it later today. And I think we're moving forward. I think that there's definitely some challenges, but I think there are a number of people that are behind it with the effort to make it successful.
Okay. You mentioned the Accelera UVM announcement as something kind of exciting for SystemC.
Yes.
Just in brief, what is that announcement? Why is it exciting?
Well, the announcement is with UVM 1.0 being released, SystemC was included and the support for it was part of UVM. Why is this important? Well, I guess there was always an option for Accelera to develop their own standard for transaction level modeling. We're excited that rather than do that, they acknowledged the fact that SystemC and TLM2 was, reach a level of adoption where it would be advantageous to the user community to, go with that rather than doing, something on their own. So that's where it's exciting for us.
So a pretty good endorsement then.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Now, after IEEE 1666 2011 is ratified, then what? What's the next step for OSCI?
Well, I think we'll continue to drive towards the next steps. I think, interoperability is a key. We're kind of, I think, very early on in the phases of the configuration control and inspection efforts, where we're focusing more on configuration right now. The other elements are going to take quite a while, and in the end, the goal being to have really solid interoperability between model and tool to eliminate some of the problems that generally arise for the model developer in using the tools. So for us, there's a tremendous amount of effort that's going to continue to go forward for the foreseeable future to complete that standard.
Okay. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.